Let's start with our
first word. So we don't see our here, but we do have a definition. And by this definition, we are going to find a word. Okay, so definition is the part of a plant we eat. The part of a plant we eat. Remember, we have lots of parts. Just like a plant. A plant has lots of parts. Our body has lots of parts too. And we're only talking about one part. And talking about one part of the plant that we can eat. You can also see lettuce here. And you can also see these kind of things here. These are all good for your body. If you eat them, you become healthy. What are they? They are vegetable. Now, here's when you say vegetable, you feel like there's no e. You say it vegetable. You don't say vegetable. You say vegetable. Okay. When you say it, it's not like the e here. But when I hear the word vegetable, I think of the word fruit. Fruit. What is the difference between vegetable and fruit? Do you know? Yeah. Now, the difference between vegetable and fruit is the fruit has seeds, while the fruit has seeds, while the vegetable don't have seeds. The vegetable don't have seeds. Vegetable, no seeds. Fruit. So it's the part of a plant we eat. Vegetable. If you see something with seeds, it's a fruit. Okay, it's a fruit. If you open a watermelon and you see a seed, you know that a watermelon is a fruit. A watermelon has many seeds. It has lots of seeds. Lots of seeds. Fruit have seeds, while vegetable doesn't have any seeds. So that's the difference between vegetable and fruit. So this is vegetable, and it's a part of a plant that we eat. Vegetable. We can eat vegetable. So this is our second word. So our definition is the part. This is another kind of part. The part of a plant that makes seeds. So the part of a plant that makes seeds. You can see right here. And that makes seeds. It makes seeds. So it must be a part that makes seeds. Okay. And you can see here that these are flowers. That's right. These are flowers. These are all flowers. And here you can see that the F and L is together. When the two is together, you speak it like this. Flower. Okay? So you say it like that. Here's an F and here's an L. Oh, flower. Okay? So that's how you make the word flower. So here, our third word. So look at this. Do you know what this is? So here is our definition. The flat green parts of a plant. Plant. So here, there's not. So parts. That means there is not only one. And the parts. This is a leaf. the L and the F are once together, but now in this group they're separated. Like they are separated. But what do you say to the leaves when there are many leaves? What do you say when you have many leaves? It's leaves. Leaves. It's called leaves. So yeah, lots of leaves have the word leaves. So leaf is just one leaf, but leaves is a lot of leaves. Okay, so yeah. So the flat green parts of a plant. Leaf, leaves. Okay, so yeah, those are the two words. Okay, so here, look at this. This is a part they can't see. You can't see. It's underground. It's underground. So here, let me write that for you. Underground. So here it's under the ground. So here's under the ground. So it's under the ground. It's a part of a plant that grows down in the dirt. It's a part of a plant that grows down in the dirt. So it grows. So that means that it grows underground. So what is that part of the plant? It's called root. Root. That part of the plant is called root. Root. This is called root. That's right. Yes, root grows down in the dirt. It grows underground. We can get the root by pulling the plant. We can see a root if we pull the plant outwards. Root, you call it a root. It's a root. So here is our definition. It says the part of plant that holds up. You can see here that this is a part of the plant we want to talk to. So yeah, that's the part we want to talk to right here. It's a part of a plant that holds the plant up. So that means that this part make the plant grows up. So yeah, grows up. So here is the part. So do you know what this is called? This is called the stem. My body is just like a stem, and if you see a small plant, you call that part a stem. But so yeah, a stem is like a body of the plant. The stem is like the body of a plant. But you only say stem if it is only a small plant. If it is a big tree, then you call it a trunk. A trunk. If it is big, then you call it a trunk. You call it a trunk. You call it a trunk. Okay, so we have a definition here. It says the part of a plant that grows into a new plant. So yeah, the part of you can see these parts flying here. You can see it's flying away. It's using the wind to fly away. So yeah, it's basically using its height and the wind to fly away. So you can also throw it in the air. You can also throw it in the air too. So what is this called? It's called a seed. A seed. That's right, a seed. So yeah, if you plant a seed, then if you wait long enough, the seed will grow into a new plant. So yeah, it's a seed. These are dandelion seeds. So this is called a dandelion seed. And this is a dandelion plant. So seeds can fly everywhere. They can move in different places. So yeah, seed. See, it's called a seed. There are many ways to transport a seed. So yeah, we can move them, and our animals, our pets can move them. Also, storms can move them. So how about this word, this definition? So it says a long orange vegetable. It says a long orange vegetable. You can see it has a little bit of orange here. And this is a part we eat of that long orange vegetable. What do we call it? It's called a carrot. Carrot, that's right. It's called a carrot. This is a carrot, and we eat the roots of it. We eat the roots of it. The stem is only on top, and the roots are under it. We only eat the roots of the carrot. We only eat the roots of the carrot. It's called a long orange vegetable. Sometimes it's long. It has different sizes too. So here, how about this definition? Now, this one is a verb, not a noun. Okay. So this one says to put food into your mouth and chew and swallow it. You can see here are 2 accents, but there's actually 3 accents. So the first one is to put food into your mouth. The second one is to chew, and the first one is to swallow. So that's right. So those are the 3 accents. Don't just swallow it, chew it. So yeah. So you have to chew it. So you have to chew to swallow it if it's too big or it. So this is called eat. Yeah, this is called eat. It's an accent that has 3 accents, but there's lots of tenses for this. There's actually 3. There's actually 3 tenses. So here. So the first one is eat. We're talking about the present tense here. So you might say, I am eating my breakfast. I am eating my breakfast. Are you eating your breakfast? So this is ate. Ate is talking about the future. Ate. It's talking about the future, but not a long time away. And the eaten is a long time, a really long time. Like in the sense, have you eaten a hamburger in your whole life? So yeah, that's a long distance. It's used for a long distance. It's used for a long distances of time. So yeah, so these are tenses to eat, ate, and eaten. So yeah, those are our tenses. So the word here is eat, and it is just one of the 3 tenses. Okay, so here the definition. So here, this is a vegetable. We already talked about one vegetable, which is a carrot. Now we're gonna talk about this vegetable. Now its direction is brown and white. Brown, white, sometimes a little bit yellow. Vegetables that grow in the dirt. It means they grow in the dirt that means they grow underground, just like the carrot. So what is it called? It's called a potato. Have you heard of potato chips? So yeah, have you heard of potato chips? I have. So yeah, potato chips are made from potato, and they are particularly similar. They are made from potato, and when we say it in plural, when we say the word potato in plural, we add an es. That means we say it as potatoes. Okay, It means we say it with potatoes. So yeah, that is a word we use when we want to say potato in plural. So yeah, so this definition here, this definition. You can see here that it says a plant with large and green leaves. It says a plant with large and green leaves. So what is this plant called? So it is called a lettuce. Lettuce is called lettuce. So yeah, lettuce is also called with another name. Is cabbage. Cabbage, but usually this is one name. This is another name. This plant has two names, which are lettuce and cabbage. Lettuce and cabbage. Those are its two names. Those are two names. So yeah. So yeah. If you eat lettuce, then lettuce is a vegetable, and lettuce is good for your body. Lettuce is good for your body. You a plant with large and green leaves. So here, this is our 11th definition. So here it says your seed. You see here, it's a seed. Now usually we don't eat seeds of plant, but here it says that a seed of a pea plant. A seed of a pea plant. We know it's a seed of pea plant, so we always know that it's a pea. Yeah, we always know that it's a pea. It's a pea right here. It's called a pea, and this is the only seed that we can eat. If we eat the apple seeds, it's very hard. We don't eat it. We only eat the pea of the pea plant, which is a seed of a pea plant. So yeah. So this here. Two, it's to have an indoor. So now we're talking about a verb. So here it says to have an order. It says an order. Okay, so yeah, an odor is a smell. An odor is a smell. Some odors are bad and some are good. Okay, so here, what's this with child smelling? So an odor and smell. So an odor, to have an odor is to have a smell. So here it's a smell of a flower. So yeah, that's an example of a good smell. So yeah, but if you say my socks smell, that means that it's smelly. So yeah, smelly. So yeah, you have to identify between good smells and bad smells using your words. So yeah, that's how we use the verb smell. Okay, so yeah, I smell flower just like this boy smell flower. So yeah, you don't want to smell your socks because say here my socks smell, and if you see a sock smell, that means that it's probably a bad smell. Yeah, it's probably a bad smell. It's probably a very bad smell. So yeah, that's mostly a bad smell. So here, he is smelling the flower. So that's good smell. And the verb here is smell. So bye.